This is Darkseed CD version played by Ironclaw for longplays.org.
I'm ready to be amazed.
The Cubex55 account. Well, Cyber Dreams will amaze you.
Good.
I guess a little bit of backstory here. The art in Darkseed was licensed by H.R. Giger, the Swedish artist who did the Alien, and it actually is, I'll say, the graphics are pretty disturbing in parts.
Okay.
That's the best compliment I'm going to give about this particular long play we were watching.
Should I bring an extra pair of undergarments with me for this?
I'll tell you that I played this game when I was younger. Well, I'll just let this scene speak for itself. I don't know if you noticed any subtle sexual imagery there, but...
That is the worst masseuse I've ever seen.
Mike Dawson, by the way, is the game's designer and writer. He also stars in it.
Oh, so it's an autobiography?
No.
That sure was some nightmare. It even left me with a monster headache.
So this whole thing is basically ruined by the voice acting, which they added in the CD version.
Like an old Persian rug.
So Mike basically vocally narrates absolutely everything.
Certainly not my style, but it came with the house.
Is there an embryo in my head?
I actually let's played this years ago as a screenshot LP, and yes, he does shower with his clothes on.
I say this to myself every time I go to the bathroom.
That your head feels like it's going to explode?
Yeah, after every shower, oddly enough. I don't know why.
I have it after dreams like that with the alien penis thing. Yeah, I always want to say Geiger when I say his name, but Giger's pretty big on that kind of stuff. If you've ever been familiar with his artwork, and I don't recommend becoming it because it's scary.
I've checked his volume of work, his Giger counter.
This dilapidated room gives me the chills. Must be the cold draft. Here's an old trench coat. I wouldn't be caught dead. There is a.
What do you mean you would be caught dead in that thing? Look what you're wearing now. He's got jeans and a camel-colored jacket that he wore to bed and in the shower.
Wooden planks creak a lot.
Boy, this isn't up to code at all.
So yeah, the plot of this is one of those old-style adventure games where you have an alien embryo implanted in your head and you have 3 days to get it out, is the idea.
The entrance to this house must have seen countless
But,
guests
yeah,
come and go.
the problem is nothing in the game makes any
now.
sense whatsoever, and you kind of just have to follow a strategy guide.
Like how he got here in the first place?
Well, no, this is his new house.
Oh, so he owns the place, yet he's confused as to everything he comes across?
Yeah. Yeah, he just bought it, but apparently never looked at it. A real estate agent never showed him around.
Well,
But he's got blueprints of his house in the study, and there is like a secret room on the map. That went kind of quick, but yeah, once you read the blueprint, you can open the door and find the secret room.
don't you think the 2 globes were a little excessive? I think 1 spinny globe is enough for my study, personally. I think 2 is a little bit much.
Well, how do you know if one's accurate? I mean, you need another.
Alright, so India's here, but let me just double check that. It's on my second opinion globe here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he wakes up and he says, I could swear South America was closer to Europe. Like, maybe south of it. And then he's like, I better buy another globe to make sure this one's right. That's the only solution I could come up with. Boop. I like that little boop sound when you picked up the rope.
Oh, I thought that was you.
No, that was not me.
So this guy lives here by himself?
Secret door here.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he lives by himself in this giant one-bedroom
With
house.
several twin beds?
Oh wait, I thought there was just the one bedroom. It's 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, but a million other rooms. Oh no, yeah, there's a second one, you're right.
Yeah.
It's 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom. And then just a ladder.
Yeah, just climb the ladder to the next floor. That's normal for a house.
This attic is full of useless items left over from the previous owner.
I mean, it's just full of items. Look at it. It's just chock full of garbage. I can't sift through this junk.
This is a great purchase of real estate, by the way, with all the broken windows in your own house. Yeah, that's roomy, and I like the way the air just flows into the attic through the open windows that are broken.
I don't pay for my air conditioning, so...
This is, by the way, he got a watch. It's very hard to notice.
Well,
Yeah.
What a
that's just another
tremendous
perk
view
of the new
town
house.
from up here.
You know what's another
The
perk of the new
wooden
house
railing
is when
looks
you
as though it had seen
tie a
better
rope to
days.
a statue on the corner of your house. There, and then it's leading. Now you can climb down the side of your house
That's
if you
a
like.
gargoyle.
Okay.
One of those mythical creatures. At least the lawn doesn't need mowing.
He says as he rappels down his house.
You know what garage would have been nice too? Oh well.
No, he has a garage. He's at the side of the house.
This place is a shambles.
the door frame that was big enough for his own body is also big enough for that car to come out of.
Look at the friggin' windows in the back too. He bought this piece of shit. I took the term fixer-upper way literally.
I make horrible decisions. No wonder my head feels like it's gonna explode. And I did a horrible job parking this car. I have to do 1,000
This car
turns to get
sure
out.
is old, but I think it could still be made to run.
It's your car!
No, it just
The
came with the
battery still
house.
What?
The battery still works.
Welcome to Classic Rock. This is...
Alright, that's enough. Let's get
well...
Swedish artist H.R. Giger. Your legacy continues. This is
I
not just
don't-
as disturbing as you promised it would be.
I don't
Silent
regret this purchase at all. Well, back in the front door, I guess.
No, we're just gonna climb back up to the attic for our morning exercise.
That's how all people come in.
There we are. Now back to my
I should...
wonderful. Yeah.
Is the door... There's no door there, right?
No, but he's got the crowbar he can use now to open the trunk in his own house.
A sturdy handle to the trunk.
The game-
There's an old diary inside this trunk.
That's it. It was full of junk. This trunk.
With this one huge diary.
So I don't know if Ironclaw is going to read the diary or not, but if you want to know, the previous owner also had the same problem you are having, basically.
The headache issue.
Mm-hmm.
Or the embryo in your head issue.
Right, exactly. What's nice, though, about this game, too, is that Mike buys into it very quickly. He's like, well, that dream must have been real, and already, like, sets out to, like, try to solve this problem. Which is good, because with a 3-hour time limit, it's a tough game.
I wish I had seen this house before I bought it. Oh well.
He climbed the rope faster than the stairs, I think. It's kind of...
Well, the stairs also creak a lot.
My upper body is very strong, but my legs are very scrawny.
We're just walking in these clouds out here.
It's a calm neighborhood out here. My house seems somehow out of time. A relic of a dark past. Or perhaps a dark future.
Oh, here's
It's almost like I shouldn't have bought it.
Here's the typed journal, which is strange. Okay.
No, it's just very neat handwriting.
I think he like lined up the bound book into his typewriter. Let's see here. Culprits are caught. So this is great.
An incredible crime wave.
Police say there's nothing they can do because they don't have the manpower for it.
The road seems strangely empty and unoccupied.
Well, you're not really on a road, is the problem.
He whispered that like a pervert would.
This is perfect for my evening plans.
This town is quite quaint, Barbara. God, just go there. I have a
Let's
feeling...
go to the bar.
This town looks unnaturally quiet.
AKA, we didn't want to render passerby.
What a quaint general store with a little bit of everything for day-to-day existence.
All right,
Holding money.
let's very slowly hand the money over and buy some whiskey.
Serve yourself, Mr. Dawson.
Yep. Time for whiskey.
That's the best bar ever.
Boy, Delbert's gonna be mad.
What?
And just like that, Delbert comes in because you bought his whiskey. Delbert,
Hi, you must be Mike. I'm your neighbor, Delbert. Why don't we get together tomorrow? I'll meet you outside your place at 6.
You remember how to climb the rope, right?
You're a writer, huh? I'm a lawyer by trade. Why don't you take one of my cards?
I didn't say anything.
Well, I
Michael-
know you. I don't think I need to take one of your cards. We're friends.
Mike Dawson, what do you call it? Only talks to himself. No one else. He just leaves just like that.
Well, bye.
Alright, see you tomorrow at 6, I guess. There's the barber shop you can never enter or interact with in the game.
Oh, that's sad.
Ironclaw is just circling around. Oh, it's a dog.
Oh, that dog can partake at the barbershop, though.
We have to watch this badly animated dog cross the whole screen.
They call me Two Frames Dog.
Oh, it's a fire hydrant joke. I'm glad I waited nearly a full minute for that.
Good.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
seriously?
good. Render every last bit of that, please.
This is a disturbing psychological
Old
horror game.
library. A venerable repository of knowledge.
He's like, it's so
Who
small.
has ever referred to a library as a venerable repository of knowledge? This reminds me of my study, because it basically is. I have more books than the library.
This library is practically a building full of books. What did it, okay, you probably didn't see it, but there's a 2-pixel bobby pin you need to pick up from the floor.
Why did you poke the librarian with a bobby pin?
It's the one with the green cover.
Okay, you get the library card out of the coat in your house from the beginning.
Couldn't you just apply for a library card like a normal person instead of trying to use your neighbor's old card?
You could hear a pin
No,
drop.
it's like one of the cards that comes with the books, you know? And that's how you find, you have to find the right green book, and it's the other piece of it's another piece of paper, basically.
Darkseid would like to teach children about the Dewey Decimal System.
Look at this. The other night, old man Tuttle grabbed the key to my clock and swallowed it. What a joker. The guy had a stroke only a week later.
Oh yeah, I read that library book just last week.
It's like, if I can recover the body, I can get the key back.
Well,
I mean, that is how you do it.
no, I dropped a pen back there.
By the way, the librarian, she's the female lead.
Well,
We're
I would.
not gonna-
You mean the only female character?
Yes.
Ah, good.
And we're not going to see her again until much, much later. Anyway.
This town is still unnaturally quiet. By the way,
There's one guy getting his hair cut, that's about it.
the barbershop is like City Hall. It's kind of weird.
Oh my god. Seriously? Nobody playtesting this said, like, could we speed that part up or make it a little shorter or something?
Or let him take the car out of his garage, maybe? It's a calm neighborhood, my house that is.
My house seems somehow out of time, a relic, which is exactly why I bought it.
A little weird. Oh well.
Everything in the game is empty and unoccupied.
Man, this was a poor purchasing decision, purchasing my home right next to the cemetery.
It's a very long walk to town, a very short walk to the graveyard.
For a long time.
Well, just walk around the backyard a little bit, pay some respects, I guess, mow the grass. Well, that was fun.
No, we're trying to get our clock key back.
Oh, that's the purpose of this?
Harcourt Fenton Mudd. He was no tribble at all. JTK.
That's a little Star Trek humor for you.
These are ancient symbols covering this mausoleum.
What?
But I'm not up on my Egyptian.
You know, like Egyptian names like
The-
Tuttle?
The town museum's right next to the... Is this part of the cemetery?
No, that's a puzzle we just solved.
Feels like a cold
Oh.
blast just hit me. Or is it just my nerves?
You have to click the stones in the right order to open the guy's tomb.
Man, I should have gotten a haircut before getting involved in this.
Joe Tuttle, beloved butcher.
What?
You have to, like, find the clock key that was in the guy's urn.
There's a clock key among the ashes.
That's why it was like, the guy's like, I can't believe, like, old man Tuttle swallowed my key.
There's a clock key among the ashes. What am I doing here?
Look at the freaking bats in the upper right. Did you see that?
Yeah,
There's bats in the mausoleum? Seriously?
there's nothing that has any semblance of maintenance in this town.
A peaceful place to
Of
meditate.
course, you and the librarian are the only people that live here. To meditate?
Apparently at the top of a
On
mausoleum.
the roof of the mausoleum? Well, might as well do my vinyasas up here.
Some Pilates, you know, why not?
I
Yeah.
can't reach out and touch someone from here. I can just barely see my house from here.
What do you mean barely? You're like 5 feet away from it.
Look how far away it is now, though.
Man,
See?
Perspective, right?
Actually, this mausoleum was 3 miles out.
I'm gonna slowly go back to the wall.
I've got plenty of time to get this embryo out of my head. Won't bother with a doctor or anything. I'll just solve some puzzles.
Is he aware of the embryo problem, or is he just touring?
It's never really made clear, honestly.
Shut to preserve freshness.
Freshness? It's not a can of tomatoes, dude.
These pillars hold up the mausoleum.
I'm not going to acknowledge it.
Wow! I know how things work. I'm familiar with basic architecture.
These stairs allow me to climb up things.
Well, I guess I learned enough for today. Bye!
He's from the South now? Is that the...
Yeah, I would presume so, based on his intelligence up to this point, yeah.
The sequel actually takes place in Texas.
The sequel.
There's a sequel, yeah.
This game is deserving of a sequel. It's been gripping up to this point. Let's make another one.
The sequel's amazingly somehow much worse, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yes, there's tons more dialogue. Yeah.
The barber is a playable character.
That's, yeah, part 2. Now, there's a package on our front door, which it's hard to see with the high-resolution pixel art, but...
Yeah, and this is 720p. I can barely see it.
I'll be fair, this actually had high-res graphics for its time, but it does not age well.
It's a calm neighborhood, though, otherwise.
My house seems out of place somehow.
Maybe it's the morphing baby on my front step in a tiny casket.
Hey, did you not get it the first time? Here it is again.
We sent this to you via snail mail. Hope you enjoy it.
H.R. Giger. Well, anyway.
Well, that was kind of odd, but...
That baby doll is never again referenced in the game. It's not in our inventory, it's just nowhere.
It's just there.
Must have seen countless guests come and go. Look at the wallpaper's peeling, and the lights are flickering.
The steps creak, but maybe that's because I walked them up them very slowly.
The real estate agent's like, you really want this place?
Are you sure?
I can show you anything else.
Like, I want my commission, but at the same time, I'm kind of worried about you.
Basically. Well, maybe because he walked around his office like, this swivel chair is wonderful, and I bet I can sit in it. The guy's like, fine, whatever, take it.
Is this my bedroom or the other identical bedroom? I forget.
The phone's ringing.
The phone works? Hello?
Mike, this is Sue at the library. We have a book on hold for you, so please stop by sometime.
I don't know what to say to that.
He doesn't talk anyway, just click. He said hello, I'll give him that.
He got it half right.
You know what I love too? Look at the description, the wood planks creak a lot, but they don't. It's the stairs. Like, they couldn't even get that right. Come on. Come on, Cyber Dreams. You're supposed to be developing new ways to amaze me.
I guess I'll check out my library book now.
3 hours later.
And listen to the library check out the book theme.
Now, you want me to tell you something that is absolutely true?
Please.
Mike Dawson, and I swear, now teaches game design at UCLA.
Really?
Not making that up, he really does.
Well, let's go.
That's it, obviously.
I think I could learn a thing or two.
Let's see what Professor Dawson thinks about walking very slowly.
Professor, your course seems strangely empty and unoccupied.
Let's see. I wanted to make a game kind of around the horrors of buying a new home when you've never seen it and have no judgment whatsoever.
This is a social commentary game.
You know, by the 3rd or 4th time you've seen it, wouldn't it be like, now it's, naturally quiet. Now it seems characteristically quiet, like usual.
Hey, Barber's still working on the same guy? Well, bye.
Yeah. It guards its bounty behind a handsomely decorated structure. It took me all night to write that 4-line description. Oh, come on, Ironclaw. Grow up.
Man, come on. Just click it.
Hi, Mike. Here's the book that was put on hold for you.
They also did... What the...
That's the whole book.
Wait, it's morphing.
Oh my god.
Tune into the right station to hear from a concerned friend. Here it is again, in case you missed it.
So this is a children's book, right?
They keep doing that in the game. Like, they have, like, all these, like, pop scare kind of things.
We want you to we want to show you all 2 pages that we programmed into this book. Hey, librarian, this room reminds me of my study full of leather-bound books. Well, bye.
Hi, Mike, we have a book out of you at the library. Click.
Hey, Barbara, I checked out a book today. Bye.
It's only $6. I know that for no reason, because I've never been in this town before.
Hey, Clug, I'm still not hungry.
Well, time to go home, drink my whiskey, and pass out.
Time to go on my 2-hour hike home. If only I had a car from the previous owner.
At least the battery still works in that car. You can try driving it, so nah.
Whatever.
If only I had a rope I could climb to my house from
It's
here.
such a good day outside for the past 4 days and nights in a row.
Alright, let's very slowly...
I'm going home now.
I don't think anything in the game actually tells you only have 3 days to get the embryo out of your head.
You know, whenever I look for a house, I always ask my real estate agent to look for something that would remind me of a dark future.
That's a chilly draft blowing through this decrepit old living room.
Why did you buy it?
Oh, by the way, holding clock key.
Let's just walk all the way over there.
Man, it's awkward living alone in this place.
Glad we did this. It's empty. Adventure game puzzle solved. Alright.
Let me solve the puzzle in my house real quick.
There's something taped to
It's a
the
piece
mirror.
of paper taped to the mirror.
Oh.
Uh-oh. It looks like the movers, cracked it, or they claim that it was already cracked.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
That was the only flaw with the house, otherwise.
Otherwise, 5-star real estate.
Perfect residence.
I'm so glad.
I would like this to be my dark future, for sure.
I'm so glad we unlocked that clock. Really useful thing to have done today. I've had a busy day climbing down the side of my house, opening a trunk, and going back and forth in the library. I feel like he's had a stroke or something. Why does he even turn backwards to, like, go...
Oh yeah, I want to go to this room. Okay. Which bedroom do you think he sleeps in? What?
He's just...
Let me go to sleep for about 3 or 4 days.
He just curls up in the same clothes. Oh, a
What?
visitor. Oh, the mirror.
The what?
Now he's Mr. Wacky. Now he looks horrible. I don't know which way I'd prefer to look if I were him.
Who's the shadow supposed to be?
I think he's looking into his own mirror downstairs.
While he's asleep?
Mm-hmm. See, he's having a dream
These
symbolizing.
nightmares have given me a mean headache.
How would a nightmare give you a headache? When has that ever happened, ever? By the way, you need to keep the doors to the secret room open. Like, Mike automatically closes them. But in order to solve a puzzle, you need to keep them open.
Let me shower and only wash my hair while being fully clothed. Good.
This is the exact same outfit. She's shoes and everything.
Man, I bought a house, but I really should have bought clothes instead. Shame I'm in such horrible debt now and can't buy clothes.
This decrepit old shirt reminds me of a dark past, or maybe a future. Alright. Look at the fucking wallpaper in here.
I think you're starting to feel what we call buyer's remorse.
Really, the embryo's been the best part of this whole experience.
The wooden planks crinkle out, I got this whole dark future vibe for my house. I'm kind of questioning my decisions.
This needs 2 throw rugs, exactly. There.
That's good.
Uh-oh, the doorbell.
What?
Bert found this broken shard from your mirror, the movers.
Oh.
We'll just leave our front door open and go fix our mirror then.
Okay. This is top priority now. Much more than closing the door.
Or the embryo thing.
Well, whatever that is.
I'm afraid our mirror is a dark portal to a dark world.
Well, that's what happens when you don't do your home research.
He just calmly enters it.
Oh, what's in here? Maybe another library?
An unnatural glow emanates from the chamber. Strange machines provide energy, nourishing the
She sounds
creatures.
really bored.
It's a really exciting situation. You'll just have to take my word for it.
Look how evil the stairway is now. It's made of skulls.
Look, I know I'm in a very strange place, but I'm going to maintain my casual strut.
Many evil plans have been masterminded.
I'm just assuming, based on a cursory look at this place.
Biological experiment on a
Look, it
human.
says Dawson on the bottom.
Oh no, a twist!
Oh, they're holographic. See, if you don't keep the secret doors open in the light world, you can't enter here in the dark world.
Ah, yes, a holographic projection. Guess I'll go in here then.
Leads to a raised platform. That machinery hum sets my teeth on edge.
So that woman was hired to describe the one room?
You know, I'd be freaking out a lot more than this fellow.
I feel like a cold
Man,
wind
my
just
teeth
went
are
through my
on
bones.
edge.
That machinery hum sets my teeth on edge.
You just...
What doesn't set your teeth on edge? The floor creaks probably do that as well. The barber shop maybe sets your teeth on edge for no reason.
Oh, by the way, here's some human binoculars
Oh, okay.
in the alien world. And fortunately, we have a magnet, I think. No, the binoculars, I'm sorry. We're going to look out at the landscape.
Into the far plane.
That's the landscape. Anyway.
Okay.
Now, we needed the gloves from our car, the glove compartment, because this lever is electrified and would kill us otherwise.
Of course.
Of course. But the lever opens the front door, basically.
God, that sets my teeth on edge.
If you look at it first, I think it says it's electrified, but it's kind of a cheap death sort of thing, you know?
Mm.
In the original game, that was like the first thing that killed me. It pissed me off. But
What happened?
we just teleported. That's instead of the ladder you climb from the secret room to the other, here in the Dark World, it's a teleporter.
Oh.
And he's perfectly fine with that.
Yeah. I'm pretty cool. Whatever.
This alien homeowner, too, has a really empty house.
You know, it's just like picking up a book from the library.
Let's just go outside.
Whatever.
This is the outside of the alien edifice. It reminds me somewhat of the front of my own house.
If this reminds you of the front of your house, then you probably shouldn't have purchased it.
You know what? Just move. Don't even bother selling it.
Petrified images of this alien forest remind me of something I had nightmares about as a child.
I wonder why my real estate agent didn't show me this place. You couldn't take me through the dark mirror portal?
Well, no, the mirror was broken, apparently.
Feelings tell me not to go in there. However, nothing ventured.
It's
Well-
like going to get my hair cut.
Go to a
Smells like a
hospital.
hospital waiting room here.
What?
Perhaps it would be safer to return home.
There's also a shovel in here. There's like random items for no human items for no reason.
Finally, the shovel I've been looking for. I had to go a little out of my way to find it, but it was worth it.
Oh boy. Oh, by the way, Delbert's card says "get out of jail free." Remember that lawyer we had?
Yeah, and Monopoly.
Yeah. No, it's a get out of jail free card. It works literally in this game.
You can go to jail in this game?
Let's just set. I'm just setting that up for later, basically.
I mean, you did pass a police station, so it's realistic, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Now that we've got a shovel, we've done everything we can do in the dark world.
I think I'm ready to go home with my new purchase.
What sucks is there's a pretty strict time limit in this game, and this is kind of how you have to play it.
Oh, really?
Like, you sort of have to speedrun it, yeah. Because if it turns nighttime in the dark world, you'll just go to sleep wherever you are, and you'll be killed in the night.
I am just beat.
Might as well sleep in this alien world.
Well, by the way, it's a calm neighborhood out here. After venturing through this alien world I've never been before via a portal in my mirror.
When he enters the portal, he's like, "That's why my house has been creeping me out."
Ah.
Huh, what do you know? Well, nothing ventured.
Well, that should do something for the resale value. Time to check out the cemetery, I guess.
Again, it's a fun place. This path, they only buried like 6 people on, really.
Rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace, whatever.
Rest in peace, rest in peace.
Rest
Old
in
man-
peace. Oh, museum.
Crazy old man Tuttle eating those keys. So this is the old owner's grave we're going to, I think.
Jay McKeegan.
Of course. So we're gonna dig up his grave.
Okay. This is... Now that I found the shovel from the only place where one exists.
Look at that! There's diary in his casket. It says,
what?
Here's the deal. So everything in the light world affects the dark world. So the guy let his car fall apart to keep the aliens stranded there, so they couldn't fly away in their spaceship. Because that old car matches up with the spaceship. And also the police station is very highly linked. Oh,
okay.
Just so you know.
I'll just accept that.
Yep.
I don't have a choice, I guess.
No, there's nothing you can do about it.
That's cool. So what's the equivalent of the barber shop in the dark world, or the food store?
Oh, you'll find out.
Oh, okay, so they've covered everything.
I'm sorry, you won't. Not the food store. There's no food store.
They left loose ends?
Come here, Dawson.
Huh?
I want a word with you.
We're being arrested for grave robbing.
And for dark world invasion.
You're under arrest, Mr. Dawson. Come with me.
You're under arrest for 7 years of bad luck.
What a cold and uninviting place.
It's almost like that dark world I was just in. What the hell?
It's like a prison in here.
What's that graffiti say?
Okay, so basically we're hiding the bobby pin, the gloves, and the money. Our money in the pillow.
So they didn't search you at all when you were arrested?
No, they left us with our inventory.
We're going on the honor system in this jail?
We're gonna take our tin cup now and supposedly rattle it against the bars. And now we hand the policeman our get out of jail free card.
Oh, that's a real thing. Okay.
Well, in this world it is.
A card? Can't argue that.
A friend of Dilbert's, huh? Come with me, Dawson.
Is Dilbert the president?
No, he's a lawyer. Like, oh, you're a friend of Dilbert's? You're allowed to dig up whoever you like now.
Of a police station.
Look, we just stole a gun off the wall. After we got released, by the way.
The wall?
Yeah, it was hanging, it was on the wall. See the peg for it now?
Hey, you don't mind if I take this, do you? Just a little souvenir of my arrest? Yeah. Thanks. I really appreciate it.
So, where was I? Yeah, so we put our bobby pin from the library, our money, and our gloves under the pillow in the jail cell. So hopefully that'll be safe.
Yes.
No one who's in a jail cell wants anything to do with money, I'm sure.
By the way, this road, right? Come on.
Let's just watch that for a little bit. Alright, let's see. Where were we? What were we doing today?
Now that I got out of jail, at least
that's the one bright spot in my day.
The one plot hole in this game is, why does the grass grow?
Let's see.
Oh, you can drive now.
Yeah, we can. Now we can.
What you do in the light is reflected in the dark. Leave some doors open before...
We already solved that puzzle, mysterious radio voice.
No, I don't like the indie rock station.
I like how Ironclaw honks the horn at least 4 of these. The battery's not going to work if you leave the radio on, Mike.
Well, might as well leave my car dilapidated.
Well, I think the next thing to do is wait for Delbert to show up at 6 p.m. So let's just stand here. And also he shows up at the side of your house.
Time sure is passing. Hey, I noticed you've been standing out here for the past 6 hours. You okay?
Good to see you, Dawson. Follow me.
Just follow this stranger, our neighbor, through the bushes.
Well, okay.
Just give me about an hour.
The neighbor's yard.
I would hope so.
Duh!
He's just gonna endlessly throw a stick to his dog. And we're gonna give him the scotch.
Give the dog some scotch as well.
We're gonna wait for him to pick up the stick.
Brilliant writing.
And then the dog runs away.
And
he's gonna drink the whole bottle of scotch.
Oh,
Boy, that's smooth. Thanks for coming by, Mike.
Well, nice visit we had.
Well, that was really fun, Mike. Or whatever your name is. I guess you're going to find your dog now who got lost.
Do you want to know why we did that? We did that to get a stick. Because you
The
can't...
only place where a stick exists in this universe.
Right. It's a shame there's no trees or vegetation anywhere in this game.
The only place.
Now that we've got a stick, we can go to the Dark World again. And we really have to hurry, because it's going to get late and he'll fall asleep.
So time passes in the Dark World the same as it passes in the normal world.
I guess so. Usually when you play this game, you just want to get it over with, so I don't even notice those details.
This game is a chore. Into the Dark World, I guess.
There we go. Yep.
I guess I'll go visit my neighbor here as well and play fetch with his dog.
Funny you should say that. That actually is kind of what's going to happen.
What?
You'll see. There's a Dark World equivalent of the dog, basically.
What?
Yeah.
This alien park was obviously engineered by creatures with a bizarre and cruel sense of humor.
But still spot on.
At least it seems to take a lot quicker to go walk through. Oh, there's the evil dog. Let's just...
That thing?
Yep.
That's... okay. And it died?
Yep.
Okay.
Anyway.
That's cool.
This is the alien police station, and if you didn't take the gun, you get shot when you walk into it.
Right.
Right. The only way to know that, of course, is to walk in, get shot, and then realize it.
So that's where my gun went. You're going to rot for a few centuries, human.
Okay.
Alien graffiti scars the walls. No one who enters here ever leaves alive.
So all the items you put into the pillow, they take all your items, but you can get back whatever you put into the Light World pillow. And all we need to finish the game are the bobby pin keys and money.
The Light World pillow, excuse me.
We use the bobby pin to break the lock off the alien prison.
Freedom.
And then we give it to this other alien. And then look, he gives you the invisibility headband, which he warns will work only once.
Right.
Yep. Fortunately, they could use news. Good one, Mike. So anyway, we did all that. Let's go to the right again.
So there's no alien police force to reinforce your escape?
The
Nope.
sign over the doorway, if you could read it, would tell you this is the
Fucking
Darkseed
Dreketh guards.
Center.
Anyway, that's the barber shop.
Oh, of course.
Right, yes. You couldn't tell. And outside the library is this alien thing. Who, appears, I think, is actually the Dark World version of you. But,
What?
yeah, I think. That's not really confirmed, to be
You're
honest.
in the Great Archive Chamber.
So anyway,
None
now
of
this
the
is the
ancient
library.
secrets are available.
Well, you keep in mind they have all this technology, but we picked their lock with a bobby pin.
Lots of books in this library.
It's a veritable television of information.
Greetings, Michael. I've been sending you messages over the radio. The ancient
Oh, you
heaven
crazy
planted an
eyes.
alien embryo into your brain. If born, this creature will destroy you and all of mankind.
Look at she's just rolling them over and over again. Like, I am so bored by this.
Blah, blah, blah.
In your world are under the control of the ancients. Avoid them at all costs. Hurry and good luck.
Thanks.
Is that the first time your name's been mentioned?
No. It's, the very beginning of the game, though, like, after a brutal nightmare, Mike Dawson wakes up to his new home, or whatever.
Ah.
Yeah, so anyway, she gave us microfilm, basically. And our invisibility headband is wearing off, so let's get away from that evil us thing. Dark World's kind of boring, huh?
You're not invisible so much as glitching.
Yeah, basically. That's kind of enough for the aliens. They only see it like 5 frames a second.
This is the task of Darkseed.
Yes, basically. All my gut feelings tell me not to go in there. All one of them.
Up until now, I felt good about this place, but...
You've been drinking scotch, Diabetes?
Shut up. No!
No, I've just been playing fetch with my dog. What of it?
I've just been going to the barber shop.
Music's getting pretty good, huh?
Yes!
It's awesome.
In fact, I'm going to download the soundtrack after we're done with this.
I would highly recommend that. The music gets all, like, intense here, but nothing really happens in the house. It's just one electrified lever, and that's all the horror.
The casually stroll back home theme.
There we go. Whoop. Well, that was a pretty productive day. Time for bed.
I can sleep happy now.
No, that doesn't bother me at all, having a portal to an evil alien world downstairs.
That just makes me beat.
Yeah, so this is the old place. I gotta fix all the wallpaper and the floors and everything, but in here in the living room, you're gonna find an old clock key, and oh yeah, portal to the dark world.
That's kind of what you expect from real estate. I mean, it's a competitive market.
Right. So this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1-portal house, then? Yeah,
Hey, you go to bed. Excuse me.
Sure. And your head is a baby's head. That's the takeaway. Now it's a scary face. It's like a snatcher with a mullet. Now it's a skull.
Okay.
That's your dream.
That's cool. Kind of a boring dream, honestly.
Both my headache and these nightmares are getting worse.
Uh-oh. You know what that means, right?
That just fiddles my biscuits.
We haven't even gotten step 1 to getting this embryo out of our head either, so I don't know what he's planning on doing.
And maybe if I shampoo my hair, the headaches will go away.
My head is killing me. By the way, if you don't take the aspirin, those messages just keep coming up over and over again.
Your head explodes, right? At some point if you don't do something?
I've heard that, but I never got that to happen when I tried it myself.
Oh.
So, I don't know. The second game, there's head explosion, but not the first. Or if there is, I mean, it wasn't in the version I played.
Damn.
Damn indeed. So anyway, these wooden planks creak a lot, except they don't. And,
Still?
Now, if I remember correctly, at some point today, the police are going to be after us for stealing their gun. Which is sort of shocking, I know. That
they just now realize.
Basically. What the heck? We get a package every day in this. Maybe that's why you didn't.
Hey, did you steal our gun?
Oh, good, an axe handle.
Time passed a lot by the time you opened your door.
I wonder who sent us an axe handle. Who do you think sent us an axe handle?
The barber?
I would assume so.
I would hope so.
Let's see here. So, where are we going? Back to town? That should only take about an hour.
Yeah.
Man, that squirrel has been bothering me this entire video.
The one plot hole in this game.
Yeah, it's not really empty and unoccupied, is it?
Right.
Is it Cyber Dreams? Mike Dawson, you lying bastard. And you're a college professor. I wonder how you, make a game like this and then have the audacity to try to teach other people how to make games.
Did he make other games since then?
No, he wasn't involved. Well, I don't know, honestly. He was not involved in Darkseed 2. Even though they used the same character, which was him. And frankly, he's not, treated very well. He's pining over a girl the whole time in Darkseed 2.
Oh, it's an emo kind of thing?
Yeah, it's kind of pathetic. I feel bad for him, because it's him, you know?
Right.
This dark room looks like it is seldom used.
And now we're gonna take the alien microfish into the human microfish reader.
Wait, you got a microfish?
Yeah. From the Keeper of the Scrolls gave it to us.
Oh, right.
So basically, that was an actual news article that said if you want to hide things from burglars, put them under cobblestones in your cellar. Is what that said.
Okay.
Right. So if you can imagine, that's where we're going. And if you can also imagine, by the way, we could not do this until we read that microfish from the alien library, which we couldn't do until we got a stick from our neighbor, which we had to meet on day 1 after buying the bottle of scotch.
Where does the barber tie into all this?
Well, before that, let's buy another bottle of scotch.
Of course.
This is why we needed the money. To buy more scotch.
That's why I need money.
There we go. Serve yourself, Mr. Dawson. And then he just takes it from behind the counter.
The people in the dark world will love this.
Maybe I'll meet my Dark World neighbor and we can drink while he plays with his dog. It's perfect. This time I'll drink my scotch and wait for the alien to hatch out of my head.
I'll be home in about 3 hours.
Even Ironclaw is pointing at the squirrel, hoping something will happen with it, but it won't.
Eventually, but no.
So basically, we spent 3 days getting a stick and getting a stone from the floor of our basement. That's been the point of this game.
I'm kind of lost on the whole plot at this point.
There wasn't one. Nothing has changed from day one till now, really. We still have an alien in our head, and we wish we didn't.
Okay.
We're the most boring man alive.
Good.
Yep. So anyway.
I kind of question the countless guests coming into this house.
Well, especially since we live here. By the way, there's a little in-joke. Do you see the alien next to the clock?
Yes?
Yeah.
I bet
Oh,
not
alien,
anything
right.
coming from this kitchen until the cleaning light.
I think they call them
Here's
xenomorphs.
an extensive collection of empty wine
Empty
bottles.
wine bottles?
The previous owner must have had some reason to drink.
You didn't clean them out?
There's a set of keys.
Yeah, there's a set of
Under
keys.
the rock was a set of keys.
And we take not only the keys, but the rock itself. Oh, I hate this game. Why would you buy this house? I know we've said it before.
I hope these cleaning ladies come eventually, otherwise I can't eat dinner.
It's already been 3 days. Alright, slowly going in.
Back to the dark world.
There we go. So, we did all this in order to go to the Dark World version of the cemetery. Or further in.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now, if you look at the rock, which I don't know if Ironclaw is going to do, so I'll just tell you.
Okay.
It's got a hole in it. So if you wanted to, you could take that stone and put an axe handle in it and make a hammer out of it.
And that's good?
Yeah, and someone's been sending us packages because we have an axe handle. So we got a baby doll the first day, then we got the piece of the mirror from the movers, and then we got the axe handle, which means I think the movers have actually been sending us all these items, and they're the good guys. All in all.
Mm-hmm.
Aliens versus movers, basically. Hey, look, the eye from the UI is here on that door, too.
Oh.
It won't be long now for their evil plan for one alien embryo to hatch in the light world.
Alien's power source appears to be located in this chamber.
So we put the rock in the power source to energize
I based
it.
that off nothing in particular.
Well, you saw a glowing brain with a slot in it. I mean, wouldn't you think that would power up a rock?
The stone seems energized and warm to the touch.
Because I sure wouldn't either. That's ridiculous.
Right.
So now we have an energized hammer.
Finally.
Finally. So the reason we need the gloves, too, is because we're going to be pulling another lever into the spaceship. And that lever is also electrified.
Okay. That makes no sense, but okay.
Right. See, what we're planning is we're gonna fix our car, which in turn fixes their spaceship and sends them away.
Okay.
Now, what does this have to do with getting the alien embryo out of our head?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I have no follow-up. I was asking you.
Oh, I'm not qualified to answer that myself either.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, it seems like Ironclaw kind of forgot to do that. Now he has to go back to the light world and go to our garage.
I expect more quality from my long plays.
Well, the good news is that those keys that were hidden in the basement actually are the keys to start the car, if I remember correctly. So, we're all set.
So you get the keys to start your own car from the dark world?
Well, it's the previous owner's car, to be fair.
That's true. He could leave his
Yeah.
keys anywhere.
We don't really have a car, it seems like. Let's see here.
So he just let his car go as part of the house's selling price.
Yes, and those empty wine bottles.
Hmm.
And wait, why are we going upstairs?
To
No.
hear the creaks again.
No, because the cops are coming to arrest us, that's right.
And you're aware of that?
Yeah, they're outside the front door right now. This is one of those things you have to just play the game a million times to know, because otherwise you get arrested, and now, without the get-out-of-jail-free card, you can't get out the second time.
Duh.
Right. So let's see. Oh, and there's also a phone call.
I don't want another library book.
Remember, anything seen in the mirror is not real. Only the mirror itself is real.
Wrong number.
I think you wanted to dial a 6. Anyway.
That's 411.
So nothing we've been doing has actually been happening, I guess, is the takeaway from that.
Yes.
Mike Dawson actually lives a very boring life. Let's see here.
Well, back into this crowded attic.
Just fucking useless items.
God.
And then we climb down the wooden railing to avoid the cop at the front door. And the cop is not ever going to come in.
Of course.
Of course. I'm just inch down, like a slug, really.
I'm not rappelling down my house. Bye.
There we go. Reminds me of my... This reminds you of your last garage? It's got spider webs in it. So we're gonna pour the scotch in the gas tank.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't work, but...
No, it's proven.
The motor starts.
It would be great if he screwed this all up by leaving the radio on. But, fortunately... Now that the motor starts, we can send this alien spaceship off to, you know, wherever it came from.
Right.
Which I don't know what that
The
is.
Scotch-powered alien spaceship.
Right, yes, the Scotch-powered alien spaceship, actually.
Good.
Unfortunately, the tire is still flat in the real world, but that doesn't seem to be a problem in the alien world.
I'm powering this alien spaceship, but what a view, right?
Gotta remember to replace those windows. Anyway, off
Well,
to...
whatever.
So at the end of the day, when it comes to the alien embryo, we're probably just going to go to a hospital or something and fix this off camera. Because we have 3 minutes to finish this game.
Minor problem at best.
Really. I think there's probably another great puzzle involving, like, winding a clock or something. God almighty. So yeah, this guy teaches game design at UCLA.
And how many classes have you been to?
Oh, the guy, by the way, who wrote Darkseed 2, novelized a Splinter Cell book or 2.
Really?
Yeah, I actually emailed him. Really nice guy. Yeah. Mike Dawson, I emailed him, and I was like, I wonder if I could ask you some questions about Darkseed for my Let's Play. And he's like, yeah, sure.
And, then about your house.
And I said, I have to warn you, though, I kind of make fun of the game, and then I listed my questions, and he never got back to me. I think he was insulted, which is odd because this game is trash. Anyway, even for like an adventure game, this shit is obtuse.
A little bit, yeah.
But there's no like Dark World equivalent of the police outside the front door here. So I think I found the first plot inconsistency with Darkseed.
Damn, the only one.
How far in the background is that?
This large room looks like a control center.
There, we use the gloves to pull that lever, which you can't really see. Cause
The gloves and hammer combined.
You have just engaged the main engine startup sequence.
Fortunately, the cockpit speaks English. The alien cockpit.
That's good.
And it's the title music. If you remember the title sequence, too, the alien came in.
And listen to the escape theme of Darkseed.
So basically, the previous owner let his car go to shit, which we had to undo. So he was a bigger idiot than we were. And the last thing to do in the game is, you don't have to get, well, you can get the phone call and they'll tell you to basically do this, but we'll just grab the hammer and...
Right. Smash the mirror for 7 years bad luck.
Destroying our only portal to the Dark World and possibly our only hope. And now the doorbell's ringing. Yeah.
Well, time to go to jail.
Go to jail and let the alien... No, it's the librarian.
Oh.
I'm not really sure why I'm here, but I just felt drawn to you.
What?
I know it sounds strange.
No, not even a little.
What's even more strange is that I found these pills in my purse. It's a prescription filled in your name for relief of severe headaches.
Oh, so you're crazy.
What?
Hi? What?
See, she's the that's the Dark World librarian. If you didn't get it, they're doing it again.
I'm just beginning to understand.
But could you stop doing that? What?
That's the end of the game.
I need a real estate agent. To be continued.
Yep. Darkseed 2, he lives with his mom in a trailer, and the visions of the aliens start coming again.
Of course.
Right.
So the player won.
Yeah, I mean he got rid of the embryo because of some plot, Deus Ex Machina, and sent the aliens away.
Right.
And there you have it.
Excellent.
There you have it. Yep.
Darkseed.
Darkseed, yes. The battery still works.
Is that game supposed to be good?
No. Come on.
Okay.
No.
I just want to make sure I'm not crazy.
No, you're not crazy. It was terrible.
Okay.
But if you played the old non-CD version without the voice acting, the graphics were kind of creepy. It was that.
Yeah, and the yeah. I'm down.
Dead to Rights.
Dead to Rights.
God damn it.
Fuck.
I'm to edit that out.
I can't stop hiccuping.
Darkseed will do that to you.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
And stop.
Cut and print.